This is ridiculous. There are better things to be watching on here. You shouldn't be here spending time with me doing this. This is beyond stupid. Well, hello everybody. I hope you're all doing well. This should be a relatively short one. But I guess, to make this more than just being 30 seconds, I want to really quickly go over. For the longest time, over half a decade ago now, I used to be clean shaven all the time, every day. At most I'd get busy and I'd leave it a day or two or three, and I'd have very light stubble, that'd be it. And then 5 years ago, yesterday, our Prime Minister Boris Johnson broadcast the nation, entering us into our first lockdown.
Good evening. You must stay at home.
The pandemic was very real at that point, and so there were no more haircuts, no more barbers. So if this was all going to go long, which it generally is these days, then I figured let's see how far we can go with a beard. And for the first time in my life I grew a full beard. I should have some photos from the time. I think I made it, it probably wasn't even that far. I don't remember what I actually don't think I got that far until I actually shaved it off. I say a full beard. I don't mean anything, I don't mean even like what it is now, if I'm remembering rightly. Anyway, I came to learn and realise how much I enjoyed having a beard, but also definitely how much better I look having an amount of facial hair. These days I struggle with it because on the sides of my mouth it grows too long here sometimes and it doesn't grow much here. That's massively frustrating. My moustache isn't that noticeable, but if I get rid of all this, suddenly this becomes very prominent. But I don't have an electric razor, and whilst we're saving for a home, any unnecessary expense, I can't justify at the moment buying something as simple as an electric razor. I know it's next to nothing, but I'm saving for a house, and every next to nothing thing that I could buy is just not needed. So what I do now is I leave it to grow out, and then when I'm ready, which is going to be today, I have a safety razor, so I just go completely 180, clean shaven, wipe it all away, and then leave it to regrow back in. I think I last did it in, I want to say November, maybe October, and it's March 24th today, I think. But yeah, that's the hardest part. Once it's all gone, touching my face for the first day, it's just, it's like rubber. It just it doesn't have the same texture to it, of course, and then for the first week or two it is really annoying and I regret it and hate it because it's just prickly and stubby and just no. So I do need an electric razor, but not just yet. We're in taking a few photos recently and filming a thing or two here or there. It's made me realise how much it's no longer looking okay. It needs to go. And I thought the way I do that is sort of old, sort of 90s, 2000s TV show, movie magic kind of stuff. In that I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna walk in and be clean shaven. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If I just turn this around so I can see. This is ridiculous. There are better things to be watching on here. You shouldn't be here spending time with me doing this. This is beyond stupid. But with that said, starting with nothing, so just wait there for me, okay? I'll be back in 10 seconds. No, not yet. I was just making a brew. Now. Yeah. And that's something to look at. Now, of course, it's very fresh right now, so I'll have to give it an hour or so. Let my my face and my skin calm down, and did cut myself in cold places, but they'll heal over by the morning. They'll be fine. So this is me being irritated for the next 2 weeks, but we have tickets to a show in 1 month's time. And I should look about ready for that when that comes. I have a nice bit of a stubble coming. I think it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get like a good, where I'm happy with it. This always feels like a mistake. But whenever I feel like I want to do it, every year that I don't, I feel like I should have. This needed doing. This massively needed doing. Like I say, I feel like now I don't have as good as a jaw, that my sort of neck, my chin sort of sags ever so slightly. It used to be really sort of tight. But yeah, that's it now. Now I've got to pose for some stupid thumbnail that you will already have seen, hopefully. Oh, tell you what, let's, okay, now the camera may struggle to keep focused on me, but I need a new camera. This is shooting in 4K resolution. By doing that, it can only shoot at 24 frames per second, and the autofocus is like, I guess when I'm shooting in HD, it's dual autofocus, but when I shoot in 4K, which I don't do, it's just a singular autofocus point, and it really struggles to kind of keep with. It's done a really good job here, but I think it's because I'm really well lit. But I often find that the camera just racks focus back and forth, and it's so unusable. The controlled environment is probably the only time I can use this. There's a crop factor. You'll see you can't see this over here now, and I have to step further back to be more in frame the way I was a moment ago. But that is 4K resolution. You should be able to see the pores on my face, which is terrible. Nobody should post stuff like this. See what I mean? Anyway, it's over. We're done here. Yeah, obviously that's not how it works, that's just a bit. I assume I'm going to put this at the end of the video, which might be quite jarring going from clean shaven back to the beard, but this is stupid, but thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. And just as we cap off the end, I know in general, with some of the photos I've shown, I look better with some facial hair, I'm aware of that. But at the moment, going from the bush G-beard to clean shaven, which one looks better? Because I think I used to pull off clean shaven look quite well, but I also used to be in much better shape and I had a much more defined jawline, whereas these days I've gained a bit of weight, and I think you can tell when I'm clean shaven. Aged all. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as it used to. End of the video. Thank you all. Y'all have a great day. Ciao for now. Bye. Now.